We will now begin the regular press conference by Foreign Minister Hayashi. The floor is yours, Minister Hayashi. Thank you. I have no initial remarks, so let me take your questions. Please raise your hand if you have a question. If called upon, please proceed to the nearest microphone and ask your question. NHK, please. USR NHK. On border measures, I have questions. The government policy is for a phased lifting of and relaxation of borders. Could you tell us the status of your studies regarding lifting and relaxation? With regard to the cap on entry and resuming waivers on visas, and also acceptance of private travelers and future border measures on the part of the government. We will strike a balance between prevention of spread of infection and economic and social activities, and we will proceed with relaxation. And based on this basic thinking, we will think about the needs of the infection status and internal and external situation with infections, and we will consider the situation of border measures of major countries in concerning relaxation. With regard to the infection, although the situation differs between countries and regions, the overall trend is toward reduction in number of infections and deaths. Please, the next question.
My name is Ueda from Kyoto. With regards to the state funeral of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, I believe that dignitaries from all over the world will gather to the UK, including President Biden of the US. I would like to ask what is the status of the Japanese government, including Minister Hayashi. I would like to extend our heartfelt condolences once again for the passing of Her Majesty Elizabeth, the Queen. On the 10th, the royal family announced that the state funeral will be conducted on the 19th local time. However, at this juncture, the response of the Japanese government has not yet been decided. Her Majesty has reigned for the longest time in the UK royal family for 70 years and has played a significant role in fostering the peace and prosperity of the world. We would like to show our condolences in the appropriate manner on the state funeral and consider our appropriate responses.
Imano-san from Mainichi Shimbun, please. Imano, Mainichi Shimbun. Next week in New York, the UNGA meeting will take place. And every year the Prime Minister participates at the UNGA this time. What is the discussion point, the main discussion point, and what is the outcome expectations on your part, Minister? Yes, Prime Minister Kishida and myself are coordinating so that if circumstances allow, we will be participating in the UNGA. The UNGA this time is such that in light of the international landscape, including the situation in Ukraine, strengthening of the UN functions, including a reform of the UN Security Council, nuclear disarmament, and various challenges which the international community is faced with. We will positively communicate regarding these subjects about our thinking, and we will emphasize the role of the UN, and we will confirm cooperation with the respective countries. I believe this will be a significant opportunity to make this happen. Next question, please.
Asahi Newspaper. My name is Nobita of Asahi Newspaper. I would like to ask a question about the 3 key national security document revision. The expert council has been set up, and I believe that the financial resources will be discussed in the expert council. The other day, a Deputy Chief Cabinet Secretary Kihara stated that he does not deny the possibility of issuing national bond as the financial resources. What are your thoughts? As the national security environment surrounding Japan becomes more severe, by the end of the year, we will establish a new national security strategy. we will be enhancing Japan's defense capability fundamentally within 5 years. And we have stated a clear commitment to secure substantial budget for the defense budget to back this up. In terms of the size and the scale of the defense budget, this will be decided as part of the formulation of the national security strategy and the budget. And the government will be considering the financial sources for this. Within the expert council, upon considering the comprehensive defense capability, the financial matters will also be discussed. And we will be hearing the opinions of the experts on the financial resources. Are there any other questions?
Last question, Ueda-san, please. Kyodo News, Ueda. About the Japan ROK summit meeting, the press secretary said that when President Yoon participates in the UNGA, they're coordinating a likely meeting or possible meeting with Japan. What is your comment on this? With regard to Japan ROK meeting, at the present point in time, nothing has been decided. That is all. Thank you. Thank you very much.